Okay, I'm back with more healthy habits to draw closer to God. The fourth one is confidence in God's word over anyone else you find important. A lot of the times we go through a terrible situation or we go through something good, we hear something that truly uplifts us and makes us feel good about ourselves. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's when you constantly need that good word for somebody to feel important, to feel loved. You don't need that word from anybody. You don't need that daily dose of dopamine from anybody but God. God will be through the good and bad. He doesn't just love you when you're pretty, when you're presentable. He loves you when you're ugly, when you're down bad, when you need somebody to talk to, when you don't have anybody else to turn to. He loves you always. So seek him first, because God will love you always. Things come and go, people come and go, but God will always love you. Or you hear something very terrible that truly broke your heart, like truly made you think less of yourself. There's a lot of things that people have said about me, or people I love that said about me, that truly hurt me. But that's not who I am. That's not who you are. You're more than that. You're as beautiful as you were the day you were born. And look at you now. You've grown a lot. Don't let the world make you forget who you are. Don't let the world make you forget who God is. Okay? And this is the fifth habit, is not letting time phase beliefs. Because a lot of the time, we plant a seed, and because we're so lost in life, we don't even truly see it blossom. There's times that you can't even see the growth, you can't even see the change, but as long as you keep truly working towards it, you will harvest it in God's due time. Do not run off on your own timing, your own plan, your own beliefs. Have faith and know that God is doing something great in your life and has a purpose for your life. And that's something that I really need to learn. Like, this is hard for me is just as much as anybody else. Like, I still have to apply these to myself every day. Like, I need to read this. I'm going to make a schedule for myself, riveting off what I'm supposed to be saying, but I'm making a schedule for myself to truly, put in time every day and consistency for God, because that's my problem, consistency and surrendering. So I'm going to make a deep video about that eventually. But the sixth habit is keeping my spirit, mind, and body busy with healthy activities. If you think you're gonna be sitting on your couch being a couch potato and you're gonna find this freedom on the couch without picking up the Bible, without exercising to build discipline, without doing something that builds discipline, whether it could be a sport. If you're on your couch being lazy, watching a TV show, consuming every day, consuming food, consuming media, like, obviously you reap what you sow. If you think you're going to be on the couch every day, I have been wasting my summer so far, honestly. No, that's not true. I've been spending time with like the person I love a lot. I spend a lot of time with my girlfriend, and I'm glad I have been. But when I get home is this opportunity to do things that will benefit my future, and it's not all the time I do that, because I get lazy and I get slothful and I don't put in what I need to do now to grow my future, to build my own kingdom, to build for God's kingdom. So don't get lost in your day or your summer. Do something that's gonna benefit you. So don't be slothful, don't be lazy. Make a schedule, because that's something somebody told me, because I'm lazy and I need to make a schedule because I'm lazy. So that's what I'm gonna do. The seventh habit is running to God with problems and doubts in hand. Because a lot of us, we run to God, but our problems are still where we left them. There's still a shackle that's chaining us, to stopping us from being really free, from flying, soaring, and walking with God. So if you think you're gonna give God half of your heart and be healed, you're not going to be. If you want a superficial healing, he's going to give you superficial healing. If you only give him the surface level things, he's only gonna heal the surface level. Give God all of you. That's something that I struggle with too. Like, I record this video so many times because I didn't truly give myself to God. Like, I was being very surface level. I wasn't truly sitting down with God. I wasn't truly surrendering, and I did it, and now I can finally speak, and I'm doing it with joy. Like, it takes a lot. Like, I've been out here for I don't know how long, and I don't want to know. And There's a lot of things and doubts and problems that we have, situations that make us feel less or make us feel like, why am I going through this? Why God? Why God? Just let everything you go through, let it build you up. Don't let it tear you down, because that's what I do a lot. I let a lot of things that are happening or have happened tear me down or define me. That's not me. And that's something that somebody that I love very dearly keeps telling me. That's not who I am. My situation is not who I am. Who I am is a child of God. Who I am is a great son, a great brother, that needs to improve on a lot of things to be a great son and a great brother. But through God, I will do better and will always be better. And yeah, so let God heal you through like truly talking to Him, giving Him everything. Just surrender. Yeah, just surrender. It's not that easy. I'll make a video about that. But surrender. Don't be lackluster. If you truly want that healing, you know what to do. Like, just surrender and give God your time, you know? And the eighth habit is reading the Bible daily. Okay, let's say this. You're growing, right? You feed yourself every day. You're feeding your physical flesh every day, but you're not feeding your spirit. Your spirit is stronger than your flesh, so of course your flesh is going to overwhelm your spirit when you want to turn from sin, because you're not truly giving yourself to God. You're not trying to learn, because you're growing. Your flesh every day is growing stronger. Your beliefs, what the world is feeding you, that's why a lot of people like brain rot. You're all constantly on TikTok, you're constantly on Instagram, you're scrolling, doing all this, but you can't spend a minute with God. And I struggle with that sometimes. Like, I'll spend like only 20 minutes with God when I know I could spend damn well like an hour doing some dumb stuff. Or I can spend a good hour and like 30 minutes or 2 hours with God every day. It doesn't have to be like a 2 hours straight. It can be 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, giving my time to God, praying for people, praying for myself, uplifting myself, delivering myself. So know how to do that, and know that like you need to give God your time in order to be healed. Like, truly. Like, that's what it is. It's like truly giving God your time and not doing it because somebody else is telling you to do it, but to do it because out of love. You're doing it out of love for yourself, and you're doing it out of love for Jesus and God. And being a child of God, you have to respect your father, and that's something that I struggle with too. Like, I don't respect God as much as I should. I don't listen to Him as much as I should, and that's something I'm going to fix, and I am fixing as we speak. But yeah. The ninth habit is knowing God is more important than any of my distractions. A lot of time we let distractions, like what devil sends into our life, distract us, whether it's drugs, video games, music, or whatever we do to find escape in that. And that leads into what I wrote. This is something I learned through watching the Amen podcast, which I recommend you guys should watch. We escape through many things, and this is branching off from not just a video about healthy habits, but branching off into truly escaping from the bad habits and knowing why it's bad. Escapism through drugs, money, anything, literally anything. Losing ourselves in everyday tasks to feel accomplishment that amounts to nothing in the end. Like, an accomplishment that's not truly moving your spirit. Like, when you do things just to please yourself, or you're doing it to grow yourself. Like, you can go out to skateboard, you can go out to listen to music, but are you doing it to improve yourself, or are you doing it to distract yourself? And this always to be, you can enjoy something, but just enjoy it with purity. Like, you can enjoy music, but enjoy it with purity. Or you can enjoy skateboarding, but enjoy purity. Not purity. You have to do it not as a distraction, but out of the love and passion for it. Don't distract yourself with things of this world when you have somebody, that God, that loves you, that wants to hear about your problems, that wants to heal you. And what really warrants change? Like, what really causes change? And these are things that I learned through watching the podcast and personally. Surrendering. Surrendering warrants change. Not putting my wants over my needs. A relationship with God, the one Jesus had with his Father. Separate time with God. And then I ask, what is a healthy relationship? The need to spend time with someone. Respect, forgiveness, consoling, advocating, denying, loving, and caring. Safety. You feel safe with that person. You love and care for that person. You deny your flesh out of respect for that person. You don't cheat on that person. You look for that person for guidance, and you need that person to advocate what you're doing or to give you permission what you're doing, whether it's wrong or right. You need that person to console you. You need your Father to console you, because you can't just be going out and doing all these things because he wants to protect you. At the end of the day, the Lord, he has all these commandments, 10 commandments, and all these other things because he wants you to be protected from the world and how you can easily lose yourself in the world. Like, it's really that easy. But it's even easier to follow God. It's a lot harder to sin. Like, I learned that. It's a lot harder to go out of your way and not listen. Like, you literally have to make up a whole scheme, do something stupid, all this other stuff, when you can just let go of all that trauma and pain on inside. And obviously, that's not going to take a day. And that's why I'm here to tell you about these healthy habits, because it takes time. And God isn't somebody that makes your problem disappear. He makes you stronger, and he's a seed you planted, and he's here to watch you grow. He's not here to watch you wilt and die. He wants you to grow. It takes time. You got to be nurtured. You have to spend time with God in order to be nurtured and to be healed. You can't just be healed in the blink of an eye. God is here through all your change and all your suffering, all your shortcomings, all of it. Just go to him. And respect, like truly respecting God is knowing your boundaries, knowing what's wrong and what's right, and how to apply yourself. Because if you're going to do something half-heartedly and not give God your all, or to keep falling and not repenting and changing your ways, which is, I need to change my ways. Like, I'm struggling with some things, but I'm still here today because God is working on me. So, and let God work on you, because it's not going to happen in a day. Like, we all have things that we need to change, but it's not going to happen in a day. So keep being you, and keep letting God change you. And yeah, the need to spend time with someone. Spend time with God. Truly spend time with him. That's really what it is. I think that's the secret. Not even a secret. The truly way to be be changed by God is spending time with him. And this, I think I'll save this page for another time and work more on it. So yeah, those were the healthy habits. Thank you if you made it this far, and have a blessed day. Truly be changed by God. Truly love yourself. Truly know yourself through God, and truly love yourself because of Jesus' sacrifice and what he's done for all of us. So yeah, be blessed. Definitely gonna do some things, not because of because I'm bored, or not because I'm bored, because I want to do it, because distract myself. I'm gonna do it to have fun. I'm gonna do it to have fun with my brothers or my loved ones or anything. Like, I'm gonna do it because I love to spend time with those people, not to distract myself from my problems. So yeah, have an amazing day. You guys be blessed. Later.